I don't know what. Did you clean your face with? It's still on your face. It's still on there. Like, why is it still on my face? I don't know. Yeah, you still got some right there. What is it? I don't know. It's like grayish blue. It's gone now. I think you're making it worse. You're good. You're good. Okay. Ah! There it is. It's gone now. Oh my God, you're annoying. Wife beater.
Guys,
Yo,
how's it going?
poppin'.
And we're how to make business and marriage work together. Okay, so this is tips for couples.
Yeah.
As you can see, so this is our business.
Well, we worked together
And
before.
we're working together. Oh yeah, so we
So-
work together in a sushi setting. So
Yeah.
my parents, my mom, she owned a franchise called a franchise, a sushi,
Whoa.
a sushi franchise. I was
Yeah.
about to give their name. Shout out.
Yeah,
to-
no.
Anyways, we're not sponsoring him or anything. So, anyways, so she had a sushi franchise, a big one actually,
It's pretty big.
and they had a location on the military base. So lots of
Volume. Yeah.
lots of demand and
Yeah.
things like that. So they were kind of struggling to get some people, and so myself, my husband, my
Brother.
sister-in-law, and my brother,
Yeah.
we all decided to move out of town to a different city to help
Help
them
'em out, yeah.
help them out. So we work together more so
Than
with
we've
each
ever-
other
yeah, than we ever
than
have.
we've
So we like a lot.
ever
Yeah.
worked together at an actual job.
Yeah, physical location.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
So I did have some things here, some tips here.
Yeah.
Or we both did. We
Yeah.
both came together
Went
with it.
over it.
Yeah. So one, having fun. So this is pretty
Absolutely.
much like 5 tips. 1, having fun.
Have fun.
2, listening to each other. 3, letting the other person lead and play to their strengths, and respecting and allowing them to walk in it. So pretty much walk in their strength.
Yeah,
and
but you
allowing them
kind of
to do
going,
that.
you kind of like hitting it heavy. Like you're just going right after it.
Yeah, I'm going right after so that we can expound on it.
All right, well, shouldn't we just,
Okay, so 1, having fun.
yeah, have fun. Don't be so serious. I know you got to do your job. Yeah,
Mhm.
make sure you do your job. But try,
Mhm.
it's not a hard one. It's not a hard one. Have fun with each other
Well,
too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta not be so uptight because you know we have those moments.
We're big jokers anyways.
Yeah.
And so like I get him, he gets me.
But not everybody else does, and they take it
Yeah, they take it
wrong
the
way.
wrong way.
So you got to be careful around being able to joke around others in a work setting.
Yeah.
But with each other,
Yeah.
just,
We do. We like to
Yeah.
have fun.
absolutely.
Lots of fun.
Absolutely.
All right. So listening to each other. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Hold that thought.
God.
All right, we're back. Okay, and we're back for the second time.
Yay.
Kindly getting interrupted. All right. All right. So,
Crazy.
all right. So we expounded on that, having fun.
Yeah.
All right. So now listening to each other.
Learning how to be quiet, though. You got to learn how to be quiet to listen.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
That's
It
it.
can be this simple. It's so simple. I know it's saying like it's simple, but you have to learn how to listen. Listen to the other person. Take direction.
Yeah, take
That's it.
direction. Yeah.
Especially in a work setting.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about like.
Well, this is kind of a segue to letting the other person lead and play to their strengths.
Yeah, absolutely.
And respecting and allowing them
yeah.
to walk in that strength.
Absolutely.
So, like for example,
have that.
Yeah, for example, I rolled kind of fast, and he would take his time. And when we worked together, we were next to each other. And when he would get off track, I'd be like, I'd do stuff like that, and he'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll
That's
be
nice.
like, "But I'm doing it." No, you're like gazing off at the customers and, like doing all of this. And then as soon as I'm like, Courtney, because, my mom was big, like, whoosh. She's Asian. So you know
Yeah,
how
she
that
was a
works.
whip cracker.
Yeah, she was a whip cracker.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want him to get in trouble. So I'd be like, Courtney,
Stay focused.
yeah, stay
I
focused.
had excellent customer engagement, though.
Yes, he
Excellent,
did.
y'all.
But probably a bit
I
too
like
much.
everybody up in that mug.
Same, but it was probably too much. You can know like
I know it was a time
management. Yeah,
it's just really engaging with the customers and
Yeah.
and then still being able to get stuff done.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
eventually got it.
Yeah, because he
Still-
couldn't do that at first.
It's not that I couldn't. I just
No, you couldn't.
didn't want.
That's a lie.
I'm not gonna say the words, but anyway.
So anyway, so that was our third tip.
Yep.
So second tip, listening to each other. Third tip, letting the other person lead and play to their
Speak
strengths.
on it.
All right, and so 4,
Yep.
allowing the other person.
You just said it.
Oh, I typed it in wrong. Okay, well, allowing the other person lead. With their strength, to lead with their strength. So this is all. I think that's why I was going down the list, because it's kind of like all intertwining.
Yeah, it's kind of it's all
our tips,
and hopefully it's just something that it just flows. It all goes
Yeah.
together. It's just we just broke it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's all like hand in hand.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know. We just worked well together.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. We just respected each other's strength.
Yeah.
Things, than I did, and I knew things than you did.
Yeah.
We allowed each other, we allowed like that person to lead, and then, I allowed, we're not allowed. I don't know what that word is.
Let go.
Yeah, we just let go, because I used to be very controlling, and I would bring that into whatever situation, and it was actually not, I don't think it was that hard for me to allow Courtney to lead with his strength, and I hope vice versa.
I just didn't care.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like I don't get caught up on a power trip or stuff like that.
Right. So that's your strength. That's one of your strengths. And you just, with me, just allowed me to walk in it as well, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you're better or you know how to do something, or I'm just like, more power to you, get it done. I'm gonna do this over here. Or it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right. And so our last tip, if there's a disagreement, still being able to push through and get the work done. We've had our disagreements.
And no, see, a lot of times it wasn't okay. We're so used to like hashing stuff out, and to other people, well, mostly to Karen's mom, it seems like we were arguing, but we wasn't arguing. We were just hashing stuff out.
That's just how we talk
to
each other.
Just talking out about this or that, and she would think that we were arguing. Yeah. So we wasn't. We was just, and we had to keep iterating.
That's the thing, is being able to hash it out.
Yeah.
To hash out your disagreement, and allowing that person to talk, and allowing this person to talk. So it's the vice versa thing.
Yeah. Or agree to disagree, and
or
keep it
agree
moving.
to disagree and just keep it moving.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's like,
because sometimes it's just like, what are we disagreeing about? Like, this is stupid.
Why hang up? Why being hung up or stuck on this one thought or one thing? It's just like, we trying to get out of here and get this stuff done.
Exactly.
Especially when you're like, other people can't pick up or understand your dynamic. It's kind of hard for like, can't really. It takes time, but so we just like, if we did have a disagreement or something, we just let it go and talk about it in private.
That's what I was gonna say, the letting go part. So if you can realize that your disagreement is not really that big of a deal, then you can actually let it go, and allow that person to lead or whatever. Just let it go. And just literally just get the work done.
Yeah.
Like,
especially in a public setting, like, it's hard. That's why they have back offices and stuff. Like, or whatever. Like, go in the back, talk about it, whatever. But you can't doing it in front of everybody else is kind of like not really cool. So you gotta be like, hey, just let's go in the back so I can handle. Don't pop your knuckles. Don't don't adjust your neck, because people are gonna know. For sure. Like, let me go over and talk to you real quick. I need you look over some paperwork. You feel me? Like loosening the tie or whatever. Form 82 needs to be signed right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's our 5 tips: is having fun, listening to each other, letting the other person lead and playing to their strengths, and then allowing the other person to lead with their strength. And if there's a disagreement, just still being able to push through it and get the work done.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So
we appreciate y'all checking it out.
Okay.
Enjoy.
You do that every time. Just want to chop you in your throat. Right there. Yeah, underneath this. Can I sneak that pinky in there? Ninjutsu. Let me get with it.